Step 2. In leaving porn and masturbation behind. It is a quality, regular sleep every night without procrastination on it. What is sleep and why it is vitally important to us? Sleep is an inseparable part of healthy functioning of us as human beings. Throughout the history of humankind, many great inventions and discoveries were done in a dream. It is in sleep that our conscious and subconscious minds merge and prepare for us the day that is coming. Sleep importance was mentioned ages ago in the Bible, like in Job chapter 33, verses 14 to 18. Indeed, God speaks once or twice, yet no one notices it. In a dream, in the vision of the night, when deep sleep falls on men, while they slumber in their beds, then he opens the ears of men and seals their instruction, that he may turn man aside from his conduct and keep man from pride. He keeps back his soul from the pit and his life from passing over into Sheol. Sleep deprivation is an old and well-known torture that men were inflicting on men throughout history, and in modern times we often inflict it upon ourselves through the endless demands of our busy lives. In sleep, our bodies rest and get prepared for the challenges of the coming day. It is a time when impressions and events of the day get absorbed, sorted, and integrated into our internal learning system. This internal learning has but one goal. It is the improvement of our overall functioning in the world. It is a process of becoming successful at whatever we are habitually engaged with, as all physical and mental pursuits of our lives are included there. In a sleep, our desired performance is assessed and corrected towards the ideal one. The state of sleep is separated into phases of deep sleep, dreamy sleep, and sleep-like state in which we are able to think consciously. There are corresponding brain waves according to each state, which can be measured with appropriate equipment. Not many of us know that we sleep in approximately 1.5 hour cycles, through which all phases of sleep pass to repeat themselves again. So that in order to have a quality sleep, we have to experimentally find our ideal duration and number of completed cycles, which normally is being 6, 7.5 or 9 hours of sleep plus time needed to fall asleep. Sleep in relation to indulgence in porn and masturbation. As we masturbate, initially it doesn't affect sleep much, but the longer it goes, the worse it becomes. In many cases, porn and masturbation encroach on sleep and contribute to sleep insufficiency and disorders, manifesting over time on a worsening scale in all areas of our life. Wet dreams are induced in us by the accumulation in our memory of a vast amounts of dirty images and lustful feelings, which tend to possess our attention in the sleeping state and drain us of energy. If the bed and sleep time is the time we indulge in our secret passion, then they are getting tied together and tend to ignite each other like Pavlov's dog's reflex, in which we can't help but react first and think later. In order to overcome porn and masturbation addiction, we must put a consistent conscious effort in severing these ties between bedtime and usage of porn masturbation. The porn in the mind has to be abandoned and substituted with some wholesome and decent fantasies like, for example, becoming better at your work or improving your house. Negative effects of the lack or excess of sleep. Well, lack of sleep is the most detrimental to our ability to think clearly, to remember, to draw conclusions, to study and to see our life's overall picture. As you can see from this list, it is detrimental to every area of our life. It is a big contributing factor to accidents, to problems at work, in all sorts of relationships, to shame and low self-esteem, as our ability to function and remember are radically reduced to well below any acceptable levels, making us, like a flat, not recharged battery, useless. And don't fool yourself by thinking that others won't notice it. It will be noticed in most cases, and your good reputation will get damaged. Well, excessive sleep is, among other things, is a waste of time, and we never can get back this resource of our lives once it is wasted. The same obviously goes about porn and masturbation, which, when coupled with lack or excessive sleep, only tend to magnify the scale of the problems caused. We sleep excessively when we are already fully rested and awake, but unwilling to rise from the bed and go about our daily business that needs to be done. The effects of good sleep hygiene on our life and ways to repair if it is damaged. After a good night's sleep, we are energized and eager to face the challenges of the coming day. We have absorbed and integrated our experiences through the previous day and became somewhat smarter and wiser towards the same flow of life which we faced before. We tend to make better decisions and our overall choices become better due to our expanded awareness. Where before we used to make bad choices, our awareness and memory kicks in and allow us to make a better choice. We are at home and the lights are on, in comparing to those deprived of sleep when lights are on but nobody is at home, due to the drained and unreplenished mental battery. It also improves and maintains our health, especially that of our immune system. If it is being habitually damaged, first thing we need to do, we are doing right now, and it is become aware of what is going on in this area of our lives. And the second is to make a conscious plan, set a routine. This plan can be quite approximate, like a beta version, and has to be adjusted for better fit, but overall recommendations could be summarized as follow. Have a routine habitual times set for going to bed and to waking up. My times are 8:15 till 4 o'clock, giving me a good charge for my mental battery to last through all my day. You might adopt my times or experiment to find yours, taking into account sleep cycles of approximately 1.5 hours each. Start from about 8 hours in bed and keep an eye on the way you perform the next day by either increasing or decreasing this time based on your individual physiology. Never procrastinate on going to bed, as doing so forfeits your coming day and seriously damage your performance in every area of your life. Bed is for sleeping only, so don't bring there anything foreign to sleep and dreams. Good sleep hygiene, which has been firmly established and turned into solid daily routine, becomes your best ally in thinking clearly and behaving accordingly to your conscious decisions and principles. Porn and masturbation, as well as many negative habits, are often unconscious and thrive on our state of inability to think clearly, to remember, and to make a conscious choice. Therefore, good sufficient sleep at regular times will enable you to act according to what is best for you, to see and think clearly about any situation in your life. That's it, folks. I hope you will put what you've learned here into the practice today, so that you could start living a better life right now. Good luck.